Passing the CMSRN isn't about memorizing more facts. It's about training a specific kind of clinical reasoning. Let's begin. The biggest mistake candidates make is treating the CMSRN like a typical knowledge test. It's not. The exam is built on a job task analysis of what med-surg nurses actually do, so it tests application and analysis. It won't ask for a textbook definition. Instead, it will give you a complex patient scenario with 4 plausible nursing actions and ask which one you do first. The candidates who fail rarely lack knowledge. They lack practice with this specific question style. Nearly every scored item on the CMSRN exam fits into one of 3 patterns. Recognizing these patterns saves valuable time and sharpens your focus. The first is prioritization, which asks, which patient should you assess first? The second is intervention sequencing, asking, what is the priority action for this single patient? The third is delegation, which tests your ability to assign the right task to the right team member. Mastering these 3 frameworks is the key to navigating the exam efficiently and safely. Let's look closer at prioritization questions. The STEM will describe several patients, but the real question is in the last sentence. Which patient should the nurse assess first? Your task is to find the patient with the biggest immediate deviation from their expected baseline. Scan for threats to airway, breathing, and circulation first. A patient with an unstable or new finding will always take priority over a patient who is stable, even if they are uncomfortable or have a scheduled task pending. Answering a question is only half the work. The real learning happens when you review the rationale, especially for the wrong answers, known as distractors. These aren't random. They're engineered from common nursing errors. Look for patterns like the plausible but delayed action or the comfort over safety trap. When you review, don't just confirm the right answer. Ask yourself why each wrong option was written and what specific error it models. This deep review is what actually builds clinical judgment. Random questions won't prepare you. Use a structured 3-phase approach. Start with a 50-question diagnostic test, untimed, to identify your weakest blueprint domains. In Phase 2, for several weeks, do targeted drills in those weak areas, reviewing every rationale. Finally, in the last few weeks, shift to timed simulations. Start with 50-question blocks, then take at least one full-length, 150-question mock exam to build the mental stamina required for test day. This structured approach works. Let's recap the most common mistakes that cost candidates points. First, chasing a high score but skipping the rationale review. Second, only doing untimed practice and never feeling the pressure of the clock. And a big one, never sitting for a full-length, 3-hour simulation before the actual exam. Decision fatigue is real, and you need to experience it once before it counts. Also, don't neglect the non-clinical domains. Teamwork and professional concepts make up over 1/3 of the exam. You now have the playbook for how to practice effectively for the CMSRN exam. It's not about finding more questions, it's about using them the right way to train your clinical reasoning. You can start that training right now. Click the link to use the free CMSRN practice test engine from the article. No sign-up, no credit card. Just start drilling, reviewing every rationale, and build the skills that lead to a passing score.